It's a chat, a brew, and a big black dog. I've got the chat, I've got the brew, just in case you want to know what's on the cup. And the big black dog is pottering about here and there. Come on up. Come on. Here he is. There you go, sugar plum. Oh dear. Now then, what have we got to talk about today? Well, let's start off with Kickstarter, shall we? The Cthulhu Kickstarter for the card game. Yes, the Cthulhu card game thingy. The obviously the website for the address for that is in the description. Yes, that's got till the end of the week. There's only about 5 days to go. I can't remember whether it's Friday or Saturday it closes, but that's picking up a little steam now. We've opened, is it 2 or 3 stretch goals? I can't remember. We've got 24,000, so I think it's 3 stretch goals we've managed to open, and there's a couple more open since. He's decided to go over on the chair over there, so he's ignoring me today. So yeah, that's got 5 days to go. The next one is the Sentinels of the Multiverse Kickstarter. That's got till I think next weekend to go. We've cracked up $1 million on that one. So that's closed my collection of Sentinels of the Multiverse. There is going to be an unboxing very soon of Sentinels. So, a Sentinels game. I'm saying no more on that one. But we shall see what happens. At least, I'm hoping it turns up anyway. It's one I got off eBay, and I got a notification last week that the guy who was selling it hasn't been well, so yeah, it has actually come up on my phone to say that it's been dispatched, so hopefully I shall get it either tomorrow or Wednesday, because he said he's trying to send it out quick because it's delayed in postage through him being ill, so we'll see what we can do with that. That's about all for Kickstarter. Oh yes, not quite. The Thunderbird Kickstarter. Because Muddiffus is working on the Conan role-playing game, because they've unlocked certain number of things with that, we're going to have a little bit extra. It's downloadable stuff, so not quite sure exactly. It's Brain's Notebook 2. Haven't got Brain's Notebook 1 yet, but we're waiting for those. So fingers crossed they shall come fairly soon as well. Anyway, that's it, all I can say from Kickstarter stuff. What else I want to say? Oh yes, I've been onto my internet service provider and been having a chat. I've been having issues with uploading videos recently. It's been taking a long time to upload, and so I've been leaving them on overnight, as I've been doing since I first started doing these. Unfortunately, recently I've lost connection with the internet, so it's been a case of leave it on overnight, hoping the following morning it's going to be uploaded. Get up and have no internet connection. It's about somewhere between a quarter and halfway through the upload. So I've had to unplug the power lead on the modem and let that cool down a little bit, and then plug it back in again, and away you go once more. But the issue there is because of the connection I have with the internet. It takes that much to upload to YouTube that while I can't do anything else with the internet while I'm doing that. So what I'm going to do is, for that issue trying to get that issue with the loss of connection sorted. He's told me what to do, but I can only do it from tomorrow because it means getting access to my the phone socket, and unfortunately this phone socket is right behind my computer desk, which is a big heavy thing, and there's no way I can lift it on my own. So my daughter's going to be coming tomorrow because she's got in the car at the moment. She's doing some running about for me. So when she drops it back tomorrow, I'm going to ask her to help me to move my table completely so that I can get access to that socket. Once we've got that organised, find out if there is or where there is a fault, I shall be changing my broadband service. Keeping the same provider, but upgrading my broadband service, I think that's the right way of putting it, to a much quicker one, which is 10 times faster upload. So hopefully I can get uploads done a lot quicker. Fingers crossed, that's how it works. I don't know. I'm just hoping that I get a quicker upload, as is. Speaking of upload, you may have noticed that I've done a video, or uploaded a video of the interview I did with my friend Karina. She's asked me to do this because she wants to, she's involved with some of the fibro groups, and she wants to share the video around of our experiences with fibromyalgia. So that's why that's been put up again. If you just want to watch that version, fine and dandy. If you want to watch the full length version, that is up as well. So it's up to you which one you want to watch, depending on which type of thing you're more interested in. With the original video, the first, well, it's basically in two halves, as it were. The first half is with Karina talking about her career and her new little venture. She's if you've watched the video, you know she's an author, but she's also now got into being a virtual assistant online, helping other authors and helping with promotion of the books and that kind of thing. So that's the first part of the video. The second part of the video is all to do with fibromyalgia. It's something I've got on a bit of my high horse at the moment with it, because I think it's beginning to affect me a lot more now. I'm finding time and time again when I do things, it's taking me a lot longer to get over it, and it's taking its toll. It's been stable for about 12 months or just a bit more, but at the moment it seems to be reminding me it's there and kicking me every chance it gets. So yeah, if I've been a bit slow on the videos at the moment, that's probably why, because I've just not had my head in that right frame of mind to make the videos and talk and that. So I tend to babble when I've got the fibro fog, and usually it makes no sense whatsoever. But yeah, so there's that with the video. So she just wants to pass it around to different different groups that she's involved with, but she doesn't want to make it look as though she's touting for business for authoring stuff. So I'm quite happy to do this, because if I can talk about it and get things done around the fibromyalgia routine, it's opening people's eyes a little more to how it is. I always call it the little MS is a little brother, but it's more like a cross between. It's what happens when it's like MS and ME jammed together, and to make a quite an unpleasant little condition. I say little in the very sarcastic way I can possibly say that word. So there we are. Next, what I want to talk about is the current thing with Pathfinder. As you may have noticed, I've started off doing the Pathfinder gameplay. I did a very, very quick... I'm saying it's a very quick. It wasn't supposed to be a very quick one, but I tried a very quick practice game on Friday afternoon, and basically it taught me a new one. It showed absolutely no mercy, and within 10-15 minutes of play, I'd lost. Whether I'd done something wrong or not, I don't know. Since then I've watched a few videos of Pathfinder, the adventure card game. Crits happened. That was one I watched, and Box of Delights, Ricky Royal. I watched his as well. Enjoyed them both. But have you seen? I've tried a solo adventure with just using Valeros and doing the Brigand Doom adventure. And I seem to have sailed through the first part. The first video took 15 minutes, and about 5 of that was gameplay. Well, I'm saying 5 of that, I'm just exaggerating slightly. But I seem to have gone through that one a bit quick, so I don't know whether I've made any mistakes. If anybody knows how to play the game and has watched that video, if I've made any mistakes, please, please, please point them out. Saying that, I turned a card over, it was a weapon, and I got it. Turned the next card over. Was that the bandit? That was the bandit, one of the henchmen. I defeated him, had a chance to close the location, tried it, did it, that was it. So hopefully, I know it's not much of a gameplay on that one, but hopefully I've not done anything wrong with it. But I'm hoping it gets a little bit more exciting for you to watch, shall we say, as the time goes on. Fingers crossed it does, because I'm looking forward to playing this, and I want to do it as a, what do you call it? I would like to do it as a campaign or a complete adventure. I'd like to go from start to finish doing that and building the character up. But as I said, this is just like literally the first time I've played it properly. So I don't know if I'm doing wrong or whatever, but I think I've got it. I'm not, but as I say, I'm not 100%. I'd sooner be certain. So if I have made any mistakes, please let me know. If you don't think I've made any mistakes, then please let me know that as well. But as I say, I think for that first one, I was very, very lucky at being able to close that location very, very quickly. I doubt it's going to go much. I doubt it's going to go better than that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this game. So, getting into this game rather. And speaking of games, I was at the Games Club on Friday, briefly, and I was having a chat with Steve, Anita and Scragger in regards to our PG sessions that we have at Steve and Anita's. I've asked them would they be willing to allow me to film us all on camera. They're very happy to do so. So I don't know whether it's going to be one-offs or whether I'm just going to be taking them week after week to do the whole thing. But these are a good few hours worth of video. They will be split. It's a long. The adventure we're doing at the moment is quite a long one. We've been doing that for a few months now, and we've not quite a couple of months now. We've not finished yet. But I'm telling you what, it's hilarious. I don't think it's supposed to be, but the way we play it, it's hilarious. So if we do get to do these a full story, it's going to be over a long period of time when we do them. but they are going to make you laugh. There's a lot of really good cinematic action scenes in it, but there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of laughs in it as well. The stuff we come out with, the things we do, so stupid it's hilarious. Quite often we're in police laughing. So it would be worth a watch. I really wish I could have filmed this one we're doing now. It's so funny. I've been almost crying laughing at some points in this. But for my first proper foray into RPG, I couldn't ask for better. And if Steve, Scragger, Anita, or anybody else who is involved with this, Ben and Niall, if you're watching this, I want to thank you now for making this such an incredibly brilliant story, brilliant atmosphere, and for the laughs we've had, and making me want to do a lot more in RPGs, because I really have enjoyed this. Yeah, hopefully we can get one done where we have as much fun as we have, as much adventure and as much within all the fighting, within everything we do, one of us will do something that cracks the others up. There's nothing we can do on that we take. We're supposed to take it seriously, but we do. But one of us will say something which will trigger somebody else to reply, and the humour will come. And usually, it's either Niall's done something, and I've gone off the tip. It's been really, really funny, and I've really enjoyed it. So, everybody, thank you very much for making this such an enjoyable first foray into role playing. What else do I have to say? Fair enough, if that's all you've got to say, Ross. Oh. Just because this programme's called a Chatter Brew and a Big Black Dog, I do the chats, you just be the big black dog. Okay, you got that straight. You got that straight. You're not, I'm telling you something now, you are not taking over this. Believe that and believe anything. My good boy, ain't you? Hey? Oh. I'll tell you what, this young fella in front of me, I don't know how I'd have how I've coped over the last few years without him. It's amazing how, when you're not used to having an animal like this, and you get one, it's amazing how much they calm you. And hang on, catching the microphone there. Well, what was I say? It's amazing how much they can calm you down, and how they can affect every part of your life. And they always look at you as though you're the best person in the world. No, I wouldn't do without him. Ah well. So, oh yes, something else. I've been what's the word I'm looking for? Karina actually told me about this magazine, CQ magazine. It's an online magazine, and in March I'm getting involved with that, with the unknown artist feature that they're having. So I'm going to be sending in a few of my few pictures of my paintings, as well as a bit of a bio, and hopefully get some of them sold through that, which will be nice. Speaking of which, I have to get, they want 6 paintings submitted, a photograph of myself, and as I said, the bio, so have to get that sorted out pretty quick and sent off from. that's going to be fun. Well, there's a few I'd like to send in. I'm going to send in. It's just trying to get. It's up to 6, I think he said. But I better get that sorted out later. Yeah. I shall let you know more about that as and when. I can't remember. I'll have to check my emails. Not checked my emails yet. So I sent him some. Sent the guy who's over it some of my photos yesterday. I've not checked my emails yet to see if I've got a reply. I should have by now. Right, so I think that is it for this week's chat at Brew and a Big Black Dog. Hopefully very soon we're going to get a much faster upload speed as I upgrade my service. And I will be uploading, hopefully, part 2 of our Brigand Doom adventure, where we go to a different location and see what we can do there. I'll try and get that one done later today. But as far as chat at Brew and a Big Black Dog goes, that's it from me. That's it from Laddie. So, until next time, as always, what are you looking at me like that for? Just because I said your name doesn't mean I'm talking to you. I'm talking about you, not to you. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. I'll black your other eye for you. Yeah, so, from Laddie, from me, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.